Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to today's episode 151 of the FAB and Fearless Business Booster Shot Show. My name is Yinka. I hope you can see and hear me clearly over on my social platforms, over on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Because I am a business strategist, I am a coach, I'm a speaker, and I'm an incoming author, and I support women to create wealth in and through their businesses by helping them to focus on what matters most for the business, which is cash flow and strategy, and what matters most for the business owner, which is mindset and habit. And it is my pleasure to welcome you to this 151st episode of the Booster Shot Show, where each week at 1:30 p.m. UK time on a Wednesday, wherever I am in the world, I come to you with a short, sharp shot to boost both you and your business with one powerful truth and one actionable tip. I don't know if you can hear the background noise, but if you can see and hear me over on my LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube socials, feel free to jump into the chat, say hello, let me know that you are here. I am live in the green room of the Unlikable Women Summit, run by the fabulous Amy Keane and the Good Shout community. And I am so excited to be coming to you today to speak about the truth about people pleasing. So if you can see and hear me, let me know in the chat. Let me know that I am indeed live and the tech isn't teching, and that you can hear and see me and we can jump into this. It's been an incredible day already. We have had the opportunity. Hello, Sharon. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. For about half an hour, couldn't get access to the Wi-Fi, and then I've just come off my panel, had the opportunity to hear the incredible Dr. Charlotte Proudman talk about her experiences battling for equity within the legal system, and then my good sis and friend Tammy Thomas spoke to us about the power of your no. So I led a panel which focused on why I stopped faking it and why you should too. And I was on a panel with three incredible women. Laura Matthias, who is a visibly different activist, Charlie Hart, who is a fabulous activist in the neurodiversity space, as well as the LGBTQ community, and Visha, whose surname escapes me right now, but she focuses on the power of voice. Sharon, could you let me know that you can hear me? Because like I said, I'm in the green room. So I am not the only person in the green room, but it is my intention to make sure that the Booster Shot Show comes live and direct no matter where I am. And we are talking today about the truth about people pleasing. The power of a summit such as this gives us the opportunity to really reflect on all of the social messaging that we receive day in and day out when it comes to our role and our position and place as women. And the fact is that we as women, as those who have been socialized as girls and women, we've been taught to people please. We have been told that the more likable we are, the more amenable we are, the more available we are, the more we think about everyone else's needs and everyone else's desires and what everybody else wants, the better we are as women, as humans, as the more value we have. And so we learn to people please. Hey, Rebecca, lovely to see you. I'm so glad you can hear me. I just want to know how much you can hear of the people who aren't me. Like, is there quite a lot of noise? Is it a little bit? Because while I don't necessarily want to tell them to be quiet, I am at the Unlikable Summit. And if I need to be unlikable to ask them to be a little bit quiet, then I am happy to do that. Hello, LinkedIn user. Hello, Rebecca. Hi, Sharon. So yes, people pleasing becomes a full part of our entire repertoire. It's one of the tools that we are all taught that we need to use, that we need to make the most of. Just a second, people. I will be with you in a moment. Okay, I'm not telling them to be quiet yet, but I'm almost there. So yeah, people pleasing becomes one of our tools. It's how we show that we're part of the team. It's how we show that we're a good girl. It's how we show that we are, reliable. And we're dog whistled with these exact terms: reliability, amenability, pleasant. Oh, she's so selfless. How many of you can relate to these terms? How many of you have either heard people referred to in this way or even called it yourself? Oh, she's so selfless. She's so, pleasant. She can do anything for anybody. I'll never forget one of my aunties described as such. And honestly, it is wild. The level, the taxation that we experience as people for people pleasing, saying yes to others, which means we end up saying no to ourselves, is so fever pitch. It is so high. Because please make no mistake, as is our way with the Booster Shot Show, where I come to you each week with that one powerful truth and one actionable tip. The powerful truth I want to remind you of today is the fact that every time you say yes to someone else and you're really saying no inside, then that yes you said to someone else is you abandoning yourself. Yes, it is as deep as that. There is never a yes that really should be no that is harmless. There's never a yes it should be no that is innocuous, that doesn't make any difference. It's not a big deal. And the thing is that our lives often are a trail of those yeses that should have been no's, those yeses that we absolutely meant as no's, but we said yes anyway. We said yes to please another. We said yes to be a good girl. We said yes when we should have said no. Every single time, ladies and gents, that you say yes, and that is not your true response, that is not truly what you want to do, you're saying no to yourself. You are literally abandoning yourself. You are not having your own back. And that always comes with consequences. Absolutely. Rebecca says removing the good girl label and entering the bold good woman. It is exactly that. We have been socialized into the good girl label. Any of you who have heard my TED Talk, Power, Lies, and the Truth About Love, knows the story of when I became the milk monitor when I was probably about three years old. And the fact is that such a tiny little incident had such a massive impact. And it had a massive impact because I was given the title of good girl. And so the labels came, and you will be amazed how much we will do for those labels. Good girl, good wife, good mother. The labels come thick and fast. The labels create such loud presence of those that are outside of ourselves that we see ourselves not being able to hear that voice that is within. And so, what I want to remind you of, ladies and gents, today, this is not a call to shame us out of people pleasing. Because if we're truly honest, and if we look at all of the systems and the structures and everything that is impactful and we're focused on, the fact is that people pleasing is a survival mechanism. While absolutely yes, it is manipulation, and this is something I speak really powerfully about, that people pleasing is a form of manipulation. It is a form of changing how people see you outside of the truth of what you really want to do. And yet, while it is manipulation because it is a survival mechanism. We are hardwired for community and connection. And so we don't want to be thrown out of the tribe for saying no, 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 no all the time. So we learn to say yes when we mean no. We learn to say yes when it is uncomfortable. We learn to say yes when it isn't convenient. And the fact is that we do not want to continue in this space. We want to create an opportunity for us to really focus in on the truth of the answers that we have for ourselves and the ability for us to really ensure that before we focus on pleasing people, that we remember that we are people. We remember that we are the first and primary voice that should be focused on, that should be impacted by, that should be a beneficiary of our time, our energy, our focus, all that we have to offer. And so let me know in the chat if this is resonating, if you can see just how impactful and how harmful people pleasing really can be. And yet, how much we have all been taught to get all over that people pleasing memo and to make sure that we are doing for others, saying yes when we mean no, saying no when we mean yes. Thank you so much. It's so great to see that. I know that you've been incredibly patient with the background noise. It's not noise, it's joy, it's life. The summit has been incredible. And so before I jump off and return to the summit, I want to give you one actionable tip. I want to give you one actionable tip that helps you to really recognize and look at that people pleasing. And my one actionable tip for you today is simply this. And I'm not even going to claim like this actionable tip is mine. I'm totally bootlegging it from the fabulous Tamu Thomas, who gave us who's waving at me, who's coming online. We love to see it. Hey, lovely lady. She brought the fire. She brought the fire and she gave us so many practical tips. And the one tip I want to share with you is the next time you need to give an answer, before you answer, check how it feels in your body. Check how that answer feels in your body. How does that yes feel? How does that no feel? Does it feel calm? Does it feel collected? Or does it feel tight? Is there fear? Is there compromise? Is there contortion or contraction? The body keeps score. That's not my quote. That is someone's book title. If you know the title of the book, drop it in the chat. But totally understand that the body keeps score. Totally understand that in order for you to give a truthful answer, your body will let you know what is true. And yes, there may be fear, but then again, there is fear of the unknown and there's fear of unsafe. So it's important that you have discernment about what that fear is about, but recognize it anyway. Give yourself the opportunity to truly know and to truly understand what is going on. Check how it feels in your body, and then allow yourself to respond accordingly. Allow yourself to feel what you feel. Allow yourself to answer in line with that new knowledge and that new information. Don't simply react. Give yourself the time and the space to respond. Right, ladies and gents, it has been a little booster shot show, but that is all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining me live over on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, all of the places. So excited to be here, so excited to share this insight with you, and I hope it's been useful. In the meantime, feel free, drop your biggest takeaway in the chat. And yeah, if you want to continue the conversation about the role of people pleasing, about how it impacts our cash flow, how it impacts our health, how it undermines our wealth, then feel free, slide into my DMs with the word people, and I will know you came from this video, and I look forward to continuing the conversation. Ladies and gents, take care, have an incredible rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the spaces. Take care, have a good one. Bye-bye.